But yeah, mind the ASIC. Their profit numbers for the X16P here for ETHW Zil is not correct. Definitely not correct. What the heck? Chump change. I know exactly who this is. Max Voltage. Look at all this wonderful merch here and the banners from Chump Change and also of Pocket Change. Thank you. Chump Change, Pocket Change for the banners. Oh my goodness, this is gonna go perfect on my walls. You know what? Let me put these up. Yes, Chump Change, Pocket Change. Thank you for the banners. Love it. And Mr. Max Voltage, thank you for the coasters, stickers. I think this is a magnet. Yeah, this one's a magnet. And oh, you have a hollow sticker. Oh, this is nice. So this is gonna go along with all of my other stickers, which I need to create a sticker wall in my basement here. I was actually thinking right there, but that'll be for another time. Mr. Ovobortech, I miss you, buddy. And look at all the other content creator stickers I have in here. Max, thank you so much. All right, guys, let's take out the Jasminer X16-P. What is this? Wait, why is there a tea bag in here? Chump Change, I know this is from you. You bastard. He already did content on the X16P. Go check him out. Also, Max Voltage did content as well on the X16P. And so this one here has been making its rounds. But anyways, let's continue on with the unboxing. Let me put it on my workbench here. Okay, here's the Jasminer X16P. We're just gonna do a look around this unit first, just so you guys can see how this thing just looks all around. So 3 120mm fans, all right, in the front. Comes with the fan grills, which is nice. Now the power supply is right here. Looks like it uses a C19 plug, C19 to C20 cable, which does not come with the unit. Okay, so here's the bottom of the box here, but it was nicely packaged in 2 boxes and then a foam piece, another foam piece on top of it. So here, yep, the power button is here. Looking at the I/O here, we got the Ethernet indicator lights. There's a reset button, TF card or micro SD card, IP report button to find the IP address. Pretty standard for an ASIC miner like this. Okay, so let's just keep going around here. Looks like all the fan cables all go through at the top. That's typical into like the control board at the top. Okay, going around here. It's got the big Jasminer logo, which thank you to jinglemining.com for sending me this for review. If you guys are interested in this unit at all, link down below to check it out. But just watch this whole video as I guess I give my thoughts on this miner. So here's another sticker here, Jasminer X16P. Shows the model, the hash rate, and also the power consumption or the voltage, 200 to 240 volts. So this will not run on typical 120 volt power. Needs to be on at least 200 to 240 volt power. So that's good to know. Okay, let's keep going around the miner here. Looks pretty nice. It looks like it's powder coated. Yeah, this is not your typical like this type of steel look here. This is powder coated on the side. That's interesting. Maybe because of the logo. The top here is also powder coated. All right, looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Okay, so looking at the back here. Oh, it looks like the warranty sticker has been already unscrewed. I think Chump Change XD took this apart and just checked it all out. He did that in a live stream already, I believe. But yeah, looking at the back more closely, we do see 3 hash boards in the back inside there. Okay, then going on the back side of here, this is where the power supply is over here. And looks like there's a cover, like a screw piece here. We can take this off if we wanted to. And that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's what the outside of the Jasminer X16P looks like. Okay, now I want to turn this on and start mining like to K1 pool and see if, you know, OctaSpace and Zil works. and I guess Pac-Man as well. And I want to go through what the current profitability of this thing is. It's mid-May as of recording this video, and I know this Jasminer X16P has been out already for the past couple months. And as well, there's been some newer ETH hash miners that have been announced, which I want to talk about in terms of comparing the efficiency against those miners as well. So let me go find a power cable and let's turn it on and see how this thing sounds. Okay, I had to drive to my other crypto mining basement because I didn't have any C19 cables, and well, actually C19 to C20, which I was gonna plug into this port here on my PDU, but I only had the C19 to C14 cable. So this does apparently 19 to 2000 watts. So this 14 gauge cable, C19 to C14 should be okay, should be enough, because 14 gauge, which according to infinitecables.com, that's where I got this cable, is able to handle up to 15 amps at 250 volts. So if you did the math there, that should be just fine, but preferably I wish I had a C19 to C20 cable. All right, let's plug her in and let's see how this thing sounds. Okay, now the other end, we're gonna go into here, into the PDU. Okay, now I need a network cable. Okay, and it's gonna go right into here, network cable. All right, let's turn her on. 3, 2, 1. Okay, startup is very quiet. Okay, it's ramping up. 37 watts. Okay, I'm gonna log into the web GUI and we're gonna check it out. Let's go into the computer. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys here the web GUI of the Jasminer X16. So it's been mining for about 31 minutes now. I did have to change a mining pool setting. I was trying out Stratum pool protocol Stratum v1, and it was hard stuck at 2 gigahash. So once I changed it to get work, then the hash rate has started to show up as a little bit of a glitch here at 5800 mega hash. Okay, so it was at 6 gigahash, 6.2 gigahash for the longest while. Now it's kind of come down to 5.8, and the power consumption at the wall is about exactly 1900 watts. Okay, exactly as advertised. So just looking at some other metrics here, you guys can see the temperatures and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, pretty standard Jasminer web GUI here. Really cool. Okay, so now I wanted to talk about profitability. So there are a number of calculators out there that I've been just researching here. So apparently on Mine the ASIC, which I think is wrong, this thing is apparently gonna make $28 a day, or $24 after electric. So I don't know how true that is. It does say ETHW and Zilliqa making $24 a day. So I am going to try that out. I will show you guys the results near the end of this video. I just want to see a 24-hour result using K1 Pool, OctaSpace, and Zilliqa. Also looks like I'm earning some Pac-Man here, as you guys can see. Okay, so pending some Pac-Man mining. So after the end of this video, I want to show 24-hour result for this, and then also 24-hour results of the ETHW Zil. I'll re-record that a couple days from now. Okay, just to let you know, I'll show you guys the results at the end of this video. So yeah, so I don't think it's going to be making this much, but I will again test it out here. Okay, now going along. Okay, so but looking at the profitability now, this thing I think is supposed to make about $15, $17, $18 a day, okay, including the Zil that we're mining. So if you're mining OctaSpace right now, you'd be making about $14 before electric, and then about $9, $10 after electric. This doesn't include the Zil on what to mine here, but the Zil yields, this is where I am going to see how much Zil I'm going to get after 24 hours. So according to Mine the ASIC, I should be getting 104 Zil, which would be about $2.32. Okay, so if I added up, the profitability according to hashrate.no, or what to mine, then I should be getting about $17, $18 a day on this thing. Okay, so I'll update you guys in this video near the end. Okay, so now just looking at the Jasminer X16-P price here. It's $9,300 on jinglemining.com. So let's look at the efficiency of this miner. Okay, so it has 8 gigabytes of memory size. So in terms of the DAG sizes for a lot of coins, it should be able to mine a lot of those coins for quite a while. Now the efficiency here, okay, this is where it matters. It's, you know, the Jasminer X16 series has been one of the most efficient, you know, Ethereum Classic, ETH hash variant ASICs out there, right? There's no mistake about that. But there is some new miners coming on the horizon. Now, I don't know when these will be coming out. Apparently August or, you know, September, and then X44 for the Bombback, sorry, and then for the Jasminer X44Q and P is apparently going to be like next year, 2025. So still a while away for these models. But to consider, if you're going to be waiting for those models and just thinking about, is the X16P or even the X16Q, are these going to be, you know, just pushed out of the market in terms of its efficiency? And I'm going to have to say, no, it won't. The X16 series is efficient, yes. But looking at the Bombbacks, it looks like it is maybe almost 2 times more efficient than the Jasminer X16P and Q. And of course, the Jasminer X44Q, the big dog, which won't come out till next year apparently, is still a year away. So looking at how profitable currently these Jasminers are, there are a lot of different networks, you know, other proof of work networks that these can mine, right? It's just not just Ethereum Classic, but, you know, Ethereum POW, apparently Bitnet, Cancium, OctaSpace, of course, Larissa, Dogether, a lot of different ETH hash, ETC hash variant coins. So depends on how, you know, how much hash rate, if you look at the networks, how much hash rate, how many of these are going to be produced and manufactured, that is going to raise up the network hash rate for those networks over time. So I don't think it's going to be a drastic change in terms of profitability wise, because there's a lot of networks, again, a lot of networks and a lot of hash rate are already out there where these things are already making a good amount. But you guys let me know. That's just my opinion. No, not financial advice, of course, but you guys can see what's to come. But the X16Q is, or X16P is available now. Okay, and looking at the dollar per gigahash here, or per mega hash, you guys can see it's okay. It's kind of middle ground here. But yeah, $9,300 is a pretty steep price, but what you're getting is quite a high gigahash rate on this miner, as you guys can see here. Okay, so now look at that hash rate of 6 gigahash. So now I'm gonna let this go for about 24 hours. I just want to get a day's results on OctaSpace. Also, I will do a day's result on mining ETHW Zill. What Mine the ASIC shows here is ETHW Zill being the most profitable. So I am going to do that as a second test. So I'll see you guys in a second. I'll show you the result of the OctaSpace and Zill here. Be right back. Okay, here's the 24-hour result of mining with the X16P on K1 Pool for OctaSpace, Pacman, and Zilliqa. Okay, so I have a full 24-hour day here. You guys can see I have a little bit of a day before on the May 16th and then also May 18th, just so I can get a full 24-hour result with the X16P. So looks like the calculators are a little bit off, but it looks like I mined about 225 Zill. So that's about $5.42. Okay, so that's double than what Mine the ASIC was saying. Then OctaSpace was pretty close, okay, as well as Hashrate did predict around $13, $14. You guys can see there, so $13.25, about 6.4 OctaSpace yield, 2.98 Pacman, which is about 19 cents, which is not much, but maybe Pacman might have some price appreciation. But overall, altogether, right, with the Zill 225, I'm a little bit surprised by this result. We've earned $18.86, okay, combined. All right, so now what I'm gonna do now, I'm wanting to try ETH hash, and I want to try Ethereum POW, because that's what Mine the ASIC did show, like $29 or something. So I'm gonna try ETHW along with Zill. Okay, Zill is supported. Zill port with the checkbox here. You guys can see it's supported for the Jasminer X16P. So I am going to try this out, and we'll be right back with another 24-hour result of this, and we'll see what the profitability is. Be right back. Okay, so it's been roughly 2 days, and a bit where I've been trying out ETHW and Zil. I had to wait another day because it had a little bit of OctaSpace on that day. So you guys can see the 17th was when I tested OctaSpace and Zil, and also got a little bit of Pac-Man. That was about $17.36. All right, that was a full 24-hour day, okay, on OctaSpace. Then the next day, you can see I have a little bit of OctaSpace because I switched it. I didn't know when the next 24-hour day was on K1 pool. So you can see here, I have some ETHW and Zil here. But the full ETHW and Zil day is going to be on the 19th here, as you guys can see. So it looks like we have mined in total $20.38 worth of ETHW and Zilliqa. So it looks like ETHW and Zilliqa is better than OctaSpace. But going back to Mine the ASIC, this $28 that they have here doesn't seem to be correct. Okay, this is not correct. So I don't know how Mine the ASIC is getting their numbers here of the X16P. It's not actually $24 a day. It's more so $20 a day after before electric. Sorry, after electric it would be roughly about, let's see, that would be a $4 $5 difference. So yeah, the profitability wise after 10 cent kilowatt hour would be like $15 $16 a day. Okay, mining ETHW Zil. So it looks like that seems to be better, ETHW Zil. But yeah, Mine the ASIC, their profit numbers for the X16P here for ETHW Zil is not correct. Definitely not correct. Okay, my friends, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think, and if there's anything else you want me to try on this Jasminer X16P, let me know. Thank you to jinglemining.com for sending me the Jasminer X16P to showcase for you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.